Barcelona has been, for many years, the European skateboarding capital. A city with the perfect combination of great weather, beautiful architecture, and immaculate vibes. Over the years, this concept of the skateboarding city of Barcelona has been transmitted to other modalities, such as BMX, rollerblading, and scootering, making the city an international hub for all action sports. This small documentary aims to give voice to some of the main characters in the Barcelonian scootering scene and their intentions to keep pushing the scene here. Welcome to Building a Dream. The Rail.
Hi, this is Kim Castells. I'm a member of the fill and crew who organized the Barcelona Street Jam 2023 and 22. For us, for Fill and Crew, our main motivation is to keep the Barcelonian scene alive, as it is pretty hard times. So for 4 or 5 years, we've been start to organize little events, from big events like the Street Jam, to keep the people motivated, to keep riding, to keep a fresh vibe. Yeah, that's basically our main motivation now, to keep promoting scootering here in Barcelona. So for us, it's a big honor to be organizing this event, as one day we were these little kids who were there enjoying and just discovering this huge world of street scooter riding, the huge world of the street jams. We just started with Javi Trepat in Spain and with the BCN Street Jams in France and Europe.
This is like such an emotional moment because it's about getting back to so many years ago when everything started. When I was 16 years old, I saw that flyer of the BCN Street Jam in Paris, and I really wanted to enjoy that contest. I remember my dad and my mom said, "You're not going to be allowed to get there," but somehow I got the acceptance of my dad to sign me that paper, so I could pick up that plane and go to Paris to take the contest and stay at Jeremy's house and see the vibes, how it was actually the ambience, the level of the riders, and the environment that was surrounding the scooter scene over there, which was nothing close to what we had in Spain, but definitely what we wanted actually to have over here. And that was just the first step. I came there. I remember especially the vibes at the Bercy blocks, which was like one of the really beginning big spots we were hitting over there. And I saw so much people like trying to give it all and react some very amazing tricks to get some prizes. And the prizes were just product, but they were just giving it all. And there were some like big names already that were organizing that and that I was following on YouTube, such like GD and Maxime. I was also watching, I was there hand to hand with Matt McKean. And there was also Baltasar Neveu, and there was of course the guys who managed to organize that contest, which were Cyril and Kevin. Without them that wouldn't be possible over there. And that was such a nice moment to share. And I was thinking, it could have been amazing if we could have something close in Spain that could have all that skilled young guys over so that local peoples could also learn from them and increase their level as well.
I'm Didin, I have 25 years old. I've been riding from 17 years old and I've been living now in Barcelona. So yeah, for us, the BCN Street Jam in Paris, it was like an event. Like for us, we work all year like in the street for being in this jam because it was all the stars from the world like in this moment come in this jam and like send it, and it was like, okay, this jam like need to stay in Paris, you know. That's why in Paris like the people was have so much engagement in street because it was just for the jam. Because the jam was something like football for us. It's like, you know, it's like festive in France. So that's why the energy was crazy and all the people was sending it. And
we had Baltasar choosing to study his Erasmus in Barcelona. He came over to Barcelona and he said, this is possible. We can perfectly do our own thing here. No one is going to tell us the opposite, so we should go forward and try doing that. And at the beginning, I was like, there is no way this thing is going to become as close as what we can see here. This is going to be fun. And of course, we're not doing it to start a contest and see which contest is better than the other one, but to have the same thing right here. But the goal was to get closer to that thing. And he said, okay, we're going to do it. So we had that first edition. First and mainly was with local riders around that were having already some nice level, but nothing to be compared to what I was able to experience in Paris. And it went quite good. We really enjoyed, and the stores were super happy as well with the communication and the promotion that was going on the road. And we said, we should keep going and keeping doing that, because people is going to ask next year. This has been such an amazing year, so next year, if we do nothing about it, people will come back to us and ask, why is this year not going to be happening such street jam? So we said, okay, Baltasar wouldn't be here anymore, but we need to keep it going. And next year, we went big. And we made it. Next year was even bigger, and next year was even bigger, until we reached a moment of crossing what was the contest with our own living style. So we decided to choose a different option of contest, which was the Battle at the Plaza. And that was actually legally organized with the state. We had insurances, we had ambulances, we have like a way stronger income organization there to structure the cost of the contest. But what I really wanted to do and create with this contest, which was what we were discussing at the beginning, a whole day enjoying and sharing our experiences and riding our scooters at a street spot and bringing it and mixing it with our lifestyle, a daily basis of journey of our life, was not more there. And it was really not what I was following when creating that contest, so I just did one more in that kind of way. And I thought, if I'm not gonna do it the way I will do it, I'm not doing it. And that's how I sincerely switched and stopped it.
We started organizing the Barcelona Street Jam after Paul Roman, which was he who started to do it after Javi Trepat. He was just not feeling good at all doing this on his own, so we started to organize because we were a bigger group of people and the responsibility was more not in one person but in more people. So for this year, we wanted to do something different. After last year, we really didn't know what to do with the last spot because in Barcelona, there's so many spots, but it's not like the best place for rails. Like for example, in California or like just in United States in general, there's so many like low, mellow, perfect skatepark type rails. But in Barcelona, I mean, there is good rails, like it's the best fucking city for street riding, for sure. But it's really hard to find a rail that is good for a street jam in terms of everyone can do, you know, combos and not just like one crazy trick. At the same time, you have to find something that can fit a crowd of 500 people. And at the same time, you have to find something that it's not gonna bother the traffic and you know, the people who's walking in the street, because that's gonna get the attention of the authorities, and that's not what we want. Actually, this last spot was on the plan for last year's because it's legal to ride there, so it's like 100% sure you can, you know, do something there. And we didn't use it last year, so this year I was thinking about this, and you know, everyone has been there at some point and thought, dude, imagine a rail here. Already last year I was thinking about this. We were discussing what options we had, but we didn't have the budget. This year we had the budget thanks to Urban World Series and Proto Scooters, which was the main sponsors of this year's Street Jam.
Hello, my name is Tony Alvarez. I'm 37 years old. And I'm actually working on Urban World Series as a sports director. Urban World Series is an urban sports brand focused on urban sport events. Everything started in 2008 with the first ever edition of Extreme Barcelona. It was something new in the city of Barcelona. We were the first in do something real big in the city. It was one of the main cities for the sports, but now here we are. I think we also were the first in bet for the scootering as a sport, as is skateboard is, and also BMX, for example. And we're like proud as a company to be pushing when no one did it, and now we can enjoy the best events and the best vibes in our events from scootering, because it's something like we started from the bottom, and I think it's a quite good thing, actually. Yeah, it's the first time we work for the Street Jam. We usually have the Street Jam in like the diffusion, in like the Urban World Series channels in the previous years. This year we're like making different things. We're pushing like the scootering not only in our main events, also in like different ways, more like core ways for different kind of riders, not only like competitive riders, also for like more like pure street riders. So this was something that appeared talking with Kim Castells. He shared this idea with us. We were looking for possibilities and opportunities like this one, and we also want to do something that remains in the city.
All the inspiration to creating this kink was especially from the old BCN Street Jams. I mean, they were the first guys to actually do a street jam, and you saw on their last editions that they started to bring extra spots, you know, built for the street jam, like the kickers or ledges. And there was one huge king we all remember, where Didin won the jam, and he actually went pro after that, started riding for Blunt Scooters. That was such an epic moment, and we wanted kind of to recreate this.
Cyril was saying like he need to do like spots in the city, and like this we are the first ones to go there and kill the spots, and after when the other sports like skate or rollerblade or like BMX, they like, okay, these guys are really doing our things and they are investing in the city, you know, putting spots for us and all things. So it was good vibes for have this mentality in this time. I remember too, I was like in the warehouse when they was like doing the rail, and was like Julien Perrou, it was like Keke, it was Antoine, it was Martin, it was all building the rail in the warehouse and thinking how they fix it. And the next day they take a big car, they put the rail inside, and they took the Gillette for work, you know, the yellow ones with the helmets, and they go like walkers to the spots and just fix it. Like in this place there is no much police, no much like, so we can go and just fix the rail and come back the next day and ride it, you know. So we do this, and the next day we go in this spot, and the people was going crazy because it was so insane. And me, I remember I was just with my friends, like looking the spot, and they like, bro, send it, like, and I just take my scooter and I go straight, and I threw this 50-50 backflip, and it was like the first king, like 50 in the game in this moment. And after this, everyone go crazy on me. It was nice, like, good experience.
So that was like the perfect opportunity to build a rail. So I think like was like the opportunity appeared in the right moment, and yeah, we decided like to go all in and fuck it, let's go.
Now, building the rail took us 3 days of work physically on the place, coming there, taking the measures, and you know, figuring out the sizes. But it was actually like a 2-month work of the guy who was doing the rail, you know, talking with him, seeing if that was possible or not, if the ground was good or not. So the time has come, we're gonna do this. We are so excited to see what's gonna be happening on this rail. It's a pretty hard year for the industry, so there's not so much pros coming from all the world, but for sure there will be, a lot of the Barcelonian guys, all the Frenchies that are living here, so many people from around Europe coming from Skate Pro, and a lot of people traveling by themselves, some people from United States, some of the girls are coming, let's see, maybe some girl can do the kink, and that would be crazy to see. So we're really hyped on it, and it's gonna be crazy because this is gonna stay there forever for the ages to come, for the bikers, for the rollerbladers, for the skateboarders, and I think this is gonna become a new spot of Barcelona that everybody will come to ride.
Bro, this spot was crazy.
Joder, the result, was heavy.
I mean, I just know all about how everything happened on this spot. That was like just something new, on crazy tricks on it, crazy tricks over the rail or everything.
So I was in the jam and I remember like it was so much people remember me like before the COVID hit, because when was the COVID was no more jam and everyone was scared in the industry. But hopefully we have some people who have a motivation again and he bring it back, So I go there, I was so motivated, and normally I don't really ride now in the jams, but I hit all the spots till I roll my ankle, and I don't ride the last spot. He was like the spot I wanted to ride in the day, but I see some like friends at me killing it, like Esteban, he overflip it like crazy.
The last spot, that was the double set. That was like they put a rail in the set. Like that was a kink rail, so that was like just insane. Everyone like is so happy to see this spot with something new on it. I mean, it's just super nice to see a rail on the spot. Like we can remember, like I think that was one of the first scooter rider spot. That was Ruben Rodriguez do a 360 double hit on it. Dante did a fucking front flip too. Ivan did 180. I mean, so many people ride the spot, but now we just saw like everyone almost ride the spot like not as before because there's a rail on it. So people just do over the rail or the rail.
I can't believe this is still alive and it's going so good so far. And I'm so honored and so pleased that it's someone that comes also from our Barcelona roots and keeps the work at the highest standard possible. There is not much to say, the level is just insane nowadays, and it's a clear reflection of what's happening is the last Street Jam. So I just hope you guys were able to live it, because there is no better way to explain what's going on in the scene at the moment.
Everything was really insane. That was insane. When everything happened, that was insane. The tricks, the spot, everything. And I mean, if we talk about the last spot, that was really, really fucked up. Like they really destroyed the last spot, like how we never saw it, because there was a kink rail on the spot.
So yeah, I think like this rail is like perfect for maybe tech tricks. It's not an easy thing, but for bangers I think is one of the best spots in Barcelona. So we're proud like they enjoy it and they like killed it, because they killed it as we saw in the Street Jam. And I hope like next Street Jam maybe we do another thing and we have two spots like two spots that are built, and we're not like riding on only things that are existing by themselves. So yeah, we're really happy to be a part of this project and to make also this documentary to show everyone how we try to push the scene, improve scootering, improve urban sports, and yeah, happy. I will not ride it, but happy.
After all the hard work and all these hours and doing all this stuff that nobody's seeing, figuring out how to do it, sending the mails, getting the money to do it, going to the place, it pays off when, Cyril messaged me after the Street Jam in WhatsApp and say me, dude, congratulations for the Street Jam, and things like this made me so happy. When the Street Jam was over, everybody went and thanked me for organizing this, and well, not just me, to all the Finland dudes, and it really pays off all the hard work. And I'm just happy that we could do this, because we wasn't really sure if this could be done, because we really didn't ask for permission to do this. We just went there and put the rail like 3 days before, and we really didn't know if somebody come and cut it or something. So we're just so happy that it's been possible to do it, to see everyone killing it, and it's gonna stay there forever for the rollerbladers, the skateboarders, the bikers, and they're all gonna know that Scooters made this.